Hello friends, welcome back to our channel. Today we are moving to learn about the mouth, so let's get started. So in the first video we learn about the parts of digestive tract glands that help in digestion, which are liver, pancreas and salivary glands. In the second video we learn about the process of digestion and the steps of digestion. If you haven't watched our previous videos, so go and watch. The link is in the description box. And please do like, share, comment and subscribe. So today's agenda is first introduction to mouth, second teeth, third tongue, fourth is fun. To watch the fun part, please stay till the end of this video. We take the food through our mouth. Ingestion. It is the process of taking food into the body. Salivary glands. Our mouth has three pairs of salivary glands that secrete saliva. Saliva acts upon starch and break down into sugar. Teeth and their types. Teeth help in chewing our food. Each tooth is placed in separate sockets of the gum. There are different types of teeth that perform different functions. There are two sets of teeth. One set is called milk teeth, which grows during infancy, and they fall between the age of 6 to 8 years. The second set of teeth is called permanent teeth, which replace milk teeth and they remain throughout our life. They fall during old age. Here is a diagram for clearing your doubts. So the tongue is a fleshy muscular organ that is free at its front and it is attached at the back of the floor of buccal cavity. It can move in all directions. Function. First, it makes saliva with food while chewing food. Second, it plays an important role while talking. Third, the taste of the food can be known due to different taste buds present in our tongue. Fourth, it helps in swallowing our food. Experiment to identify the position of taste bud in tongues of human. 4 different solutions were made: sugar solution, the salt solution, solution of neem leaf juice and lemon juice. 4 clean earbuds were taken which were dipped inside the above solution separately. These buds were then rubbed on different areas of tongue separately. Observation. The bud dipped in sugar solution tastes sweet at the tip of the tongue. The bud dipped in salt solution tastes salty in the area just behind the tip of the tongue. The bud dipped in the lemon juice tastes sour at the two sides of tongue. The bud dipped in neem juice tastes bitter at the back. Tooth decay. Improper cleaning of teeth leads to growth of harmful bacteria which produce acids from the leftover food that are present in our mouth, which damages our teeth, leading to tooth decay. We can avoid it brushing teeth twice a day, rinsing our mouth properly after meals, avoiding uptake of sweets, dental floss, etc. So now we come to the fun part, the whole process of digestion. Esophagus. Esophagus is also called the food pipe. It runs along the neck and the chest. The food from the mouth after swallowing passes into the esophagus and is pushed into the stomach by a special movement called peristalsis. The peristalsis movement takes place throughout the alimentary canal which pushes the food in a downward direction. At some time, the stomach is not ready to take up food, causing vomiting. The food is expelled out from the esophagus to mouth by reverse peristaltic movement. Stomach. Stomach is a flattened U-shaped thick wall back and widest part of the alimentary canal. It receives food from the esophagus at one end and pushes the food down into the small intestine at the other end. Function: stomach. The inner lining of the stomach secretes mucus, hydrochloric acid and digestive juice. Mucus protects the inner lining of stomach. HCl means hydrochloric acid, makes a medium acid so that digestive enzymes can perform their function. Mainly protein digestion occurs in the stomach. HCl also kills the bacteria that may have entered along with the food we eat. The digestive juice break down protein into smaller substance. Small intestine. Small intestine is the longest part of the alimentary canal, which is highly coiled and about 7.5 meters long. It secretes intestinal juice. It also receives bile juice from liver and pancreatic juice from pancreas. Functions of small intestine. The intestinal juice secreted by the small intestine completes the digestion of carbohydrate, proteins and fat present in the food, mainly in the lower part of the small intestine. Absorption in the small intestine. Absorption is the process by which digested food passes through the blood vessels in the wall of the intestine. The inner wall of the small intestine has finger-like projection called villi, which increase the surface area of absorption of food. The digested food is then transported to different organs of the body through blood vessels. Liver. It is a reddish-brown gland situated on the right side in the upper part of the abdomen. It is the largest gland of a body. It secretes bile juice, which plays an important role in the digestion of fats. Gallbladder. Bile juice is stored in the sac-like structure called the gallbladder. Pancreas. It is a cream-colored gland located just below the stomach. It secretes pancreatic juice, which act upon carbohydrate proteins and convert them into simpler form. End products of digestion. The partially digested food now reach the lower part of the small intestine, where the intestinal juice complete the digestion of all components of food. Protein get converted into amino acid, fat get converted into fatty acid, carbohydrate get converted into simpler sugar like glucose. Large intestine. It is the wider and shorter than the small intestine, which is about 1.5 meter in length. Function. It absorbs water and some salt from the undigested food that come from the small intestine, and thus the semi-solid waste material formed into this process of removal of faeces, semi-solid waste material from the rectum through the anus from time to time is termed as egestion. Thank you. If you have any questions, so please comment. Thank you. This was the end of the chapter.